Hello everybody, and welcome to another featured trailer of Blastbreaker Online. I'm Sai, the lead content designer, and I'll be talking about Blastbreaker's gameplay and mechanics today. Do note that this clip does not cover all the features presented in the game. To start off this clip, let me tell you about the world of Blastbreaker Online. Blastbreaker's online stories are set in the world of Ariar, and in this place are a number of different places players can travel to. With this in mind, our team has thought of a way to somehow incorporate a feeling of open worldness into the game by a mechanic called the open world instance. You see, traveling in an area invaded by blasters should be quite troublesome, so we put this thought into the game itself. Players who wanted to travel from one place to another will enter what we call an open world instance, a series of fields which they will find blasters spawning all over the place. Players may choose to get rid of them, or just run past these blasters as they will keep on spawning. After reaching towns, players will be able to enter lobby fields located usually on both ends of the town to take part in what we call objectives. Objectives varies from freely exploring an area, accepting a mission, or continuing one's storyline. Before getting into details, let me first talk about the first option of what we call the Freedom Field. A Freedom Field is basically a single map, large open world instance, but players are free to choose the environment they wanted. This is also a way out for people who prefer grinding to objective-based instances. After that comes one of the main aspects of Blastbreaker Online, missions. Missions are what you can traditionally call instance dungeons, where a player creates a room, others join in, fight off mobs, and defeat a boss. Well, we take this differently with mission types. Players are not limited to just instances that gets them running around defeating mobs and bosses repeatedly, but also to missions that would only require gathering key items, or missions to destroy key objects with endlessly spawning blasters.
Energy shot!
Right now, there's still not much mission types yet, but we are thinking about missions to defend key objects, escorting NPCs, survival, and time attack as well. Another thing I'm allowed to show you guys today is the skill system. Skills are broken down into three types: passive, active, and exceed. Passives don't need activation, while actives do, and exceed uses a special gauge to activate. Now that might seem normal. Here's where we go differently. Players will only be given 6 skill slots per type, with exceed being active as well. This means that no matter how many skills a player has, they can only use 6 at a time, and this goes for passive as well. What are the thoughts behind this? Well, we thought that giving a skill tree and have players find the best part is boring. So we came up with this system where everyone can just level up every skill they have to maximum and choose from what they have to best suit a situation. This will also allow PvP to be more fun and different, with players spawning different set of skills they can counter each other. Basically, we want players to be able to create mind games with their opponent as well as feel different. Aside from that, a skill can also be different according to their use, and we call this the skill binding system. Skill binding system is a system that allows players to use a single skill in various ways. To perform one, we press directional buttons before activating a skill. This mechanic would help characters have more difference. Right now, we have Alan who can spend his life to put out more damage, Elena who can set up traps and dodge while attacking, and Stella, she can change her skills elements. Now here's today's showcase. Exceed skills. As mentioned earlier, exceed skills are active skills that uses a special gauge to activate. These skills deal a whole lot of damage, and its radius ultimately wide. This special gauge charges with the amounts of hit you make, and players will be able to collect up to a maximum of 2 gauge. Reasons behind these exceed skills is that we wanted a spatial, great looking, ultimate move that would just get people shocked in awe, and we cannot do this with normal skills that would just make the game not balanced. Hope you guys will like how these looks as much as we do. That's all I have to show you guys today. Hope you have enjoyed this featured trailer. For more information regarding Blastbreakers Online, you can also visit the link provided in the description below.